Imagine standing inside a palace so dazzling that the walls shimmer with gold, emeralds glow like drops of frozen forests, and a throne worth more than the wealth of entire kingdoms rises before you. A throne built not merely to seat an emperor, but to convince the world he ruled heaven on earth. Then, almost overnight, it vanished. Not destroyed, not preserved, simply lost. This is the story of the Peacock Throne, perhaps the most valuable royal treasure ever created, and the violent chain of events that caused one of history's greatest disappearances. Close your eyes and travel to northern India in the 17th century. The first rays of dawn wash over the white marble domes of Delhi. The air is cool, carrying the scent of jasmine gardens and burning sandalwood. Merchants roll open wooden shutters, while camels, elephants, and horse-drawn carts slowly fill the city's winding streets. Somewhere in the distance, the haunting call to prayer echoes across rooftops as thousands of people begin another day in the heart of the Mughal Empire. This was one of the richest civilizations on earth. Gold arrived from distant kingdoms. Diamonds emerged from India's legendary mines. Silks flowed through crowded bazaars. Spices worth fortunes crossed oceans.
Only 10 rupees for this pure silk.
It is beautiful, but is it real gold thread?
The finest in all Agra.
Foreign travelers often struggle to describe the sheer scale of the empire's wealth, because nothing in Europe compared to it. But even among unimaginable riches, one object stood above everything else: the Peacock Throne. It wasn't simply furniture, it was a declaration. A masterpiece designed to tell every ambassador, merchant, prince, and conqueror one unmistakable message: the Mughal Emperor ruled by divine right. Yet the throne's greatest enemy wasn't time, it was human ambition. And before this story ends,
We must attack at dawn.
armies will burn cities, fortunes will disappear overnight, and one of history's greatest treasures will fade into mystery. The emperor who dreamed of immortality. The year is 1628. Delhi is celebrating.
Look at how beautiful the procession is.
The empire has a new ruler. Emperor Shah Jahan ascends the throne, inheriting one of the most prosperous empires the world had ever seen. Today, he is remembered for one masterpiece above all others: the magnificent Taj Mahal. But while the Taj Mahal was built for love, another creation was built for power. Shah Jahan believed that an emperor should appear almost supernatural. Every public audience was carefully choreographed.
Noblemen bowed in silence. Soldiers stood motionless in polished armor. Musicians played soft melodies while incense drifted through enormous halls lined with marble columns and intricate floral carvings.
Everything was designed to overwhelm the senses. Then came the centerpiece, the throne. Construction reportedly took years. The finest jewelers, goldsmiths, engravers, and artisans from across the empire worked together on a project unlike anything ever attempted. Imagine entering the imperial audience hall. Sunlight pours through delicate lattice windows. Thousands of tiny reflections dance across polished marble floors. At the center, elevated above everyone else, stands an extraordinary platform of solid gold. Its surface is covered with diamonds. Rubies shimmer like glowing embers. Emeralds flash deep green beneath the light. Pearls hang in delicate strands. Sapphires sparkle beside brilliant spinels. Above it rises a magnificent canopy supported by golden pillars. Perched atop are two dazzling peacocks. Their feathers aren't feathers at all. Every plume is formed from precious gems, arranged in breathtaking detail. Between them shines one of history's most famous diamonds. The legendary Peacock Throne became the visual symbol of absolute power. Visitors often struggled to decide whether they were looking at royal furniture or an object belonging in paradise itself. And that illusion was exactly what Shah Jahan intended. For years, the throne represented an empire that seemed unstoppable. But beyond the palace walls, storm clouds were already gathering. The richest empire on earth. To understand why the Peacock Throne became history's greatest prize, you must first understand the staggering wealth surrounding it. The Mughal Empire stretched across vast plains, fertile river valleys, dense forests, and thriving ports connected to global trade routes. Its population numbered in the tens of millions. Its farms fed entire regions. Its craftsmen produced textiles so fine they were traded across continents. In Delhi's bustling markets, jewel merchants displayed trays overflowing with uncut diamonds. Elephants, decorated with embroidered fabrics, slowly pushed through crowded streets. Travelers from Persia, Central Asia, Arabia, and Europe stared in amazement. Many wrote that India's wealth seemed almost limitless. The imperial treasury reflected this prosperity. Room after room overflowed with gold vessels. Silver coins filled enormous chests. Ceremonial weapons glittered with jewels. Rare gemstones collected over generations rested inside velvet-lined cases guarded by elite soldiers. Every successful military campaign brought more tribute. Every prosperous harvest strengthened imperial finances. Every new trade agreement added another stream of wealth. At the center of it all remained the Peacock Throne. It wasn't merely expensive, it was priceless. Its symbolic value exceeded even its astonishing material worth. For rival kings, capturing the throne meant capturing the prestige of the Mughal Empire itself. And beyond India's northwestern mountains, one ambitious ruler was watching. A military genius hardened by decades of warfare. A conqueror who had rebuilt Persia through relentless campaigns. A man who believed India's unimaginable riches could finance an empire greater than any before it. His name was Nader Shah, and he was already marching toward Delhi.